everyone. Welcome to your guided meditation, gentle movement session today. My name is Melissa, and we'll go ahead and get started. Do be sure that you have water. If at any point you get thirsty, please feel free to take a sip of water as you need. We'll be using your chair today, so if that's a desk chair or a bench like I have, you're welcome to have a back to your chair or not. Whatever you're most comfortable sitting in, that would be great. And to get started, just kind of push yourself towards the edge of your seat, feet nice and flat on the floor, knees are hips width distance, and then check that your knees are aligned with your second and third toes, just for a nice, tall, proud seat. Then begin to root into your tailbone, so almost feel a tiny little forward scoop with your pelvis. Bring your rib cage a little bit backwards into space to stack over your pelvis. So you might feel your rectus abdominis, your front abdominals engage. And then your shoulders stack directly over your hips. Gentle through your neck. As you gently come into stillness, your eyelids might become heavy or flutter to close. Your palms might be face down to ground yourself on your knees, or palms face up to receive energy. Work out any fidgets, wiggles. And then turn your attention inwards towards your breath. Don't make any changes right now. Just notice the air as it enters and exits your body. Gradually add length to those inhales, maybe counting to a 4 count. A pause at the top. And then let it go for 3, 2, 1. Another inhale. Fill your belly, your lungs, all the way to the top of your throat. And then let it go. One more breath, just like that. Allow your thoughts to focus on an intention for this gentle meditation and movement today. That might be sending energy to someone, or just having someone in your thoughts. If you have a mantra or anything else you've brought with you today, call that to mind. If you're looking for something, I offer a Chinese proverb that goes like this. Tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. We'll go ahead and seal that intention right here. So let go of all the air from your lungs. Inhale, fill all the way up. And then open mouth, let it go. Awesome. Feel free to continue breathing with those deep open mouth exhales. If you prefer a different breath practice, you can draw that in now. I might offer an Ujayi Pranayama, a victorious warming breath, inhales and exhales through your nose, and drag that air along the back of your throat. It just gently warms your body from the inside out. Once you've settled on your breath, allow your chin to drop slowly towards your chest and take head circles towards the right, so your right ear becomes heavy. Gently falls back to the left, and then back down. One more circle in this direction. Pause anywhere that you need. That might need some additional tender loving care or breath. After that that second circle, go ahead and change direction, moving to the left. Sit up nice and tall. Tailbone is still grounded. Abdominals warm and active. Stacking rib cage and shoulders squarely over your hips. One more circle this way. Nice. And then return your head to stack on top of your spine. Deep breath in, grow a little bit taller. Feel length through the back of your neck. And then exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Awesome. If you'd like a little bit more opening, you can bring your right palm to the top of your head. Still craving more, your left fingertips can reach towards the left side of your space. I'm going to stay right here today. My neck is pretty tight. You're also welcome to play with the direction of your nose. We'll be here for 2 more breaths, so maybe your nose points down a little or up, depending on where the opening in the breath is needed. Nice. Gently release any of those advancements you've taken and return your head to stack. We'll go ahead to the other side, so deep breath in and head tilt to the left. Left ear becomes heavy. If you crave those advancements, go for it. So left palm to right temple. Still more, right fingertips can reach to the right. Or not. And you can play with the direction of your nose and your eye gaze. Might look similar or a little different than the other side. Nice. Last breath. Release any of those advancements you've taken. Stack your head back on top of your spine, and we'll begin drawing little circles to the right with your tailbone. So feel a little scoop in your pelvis. You head around to the right, back, and to the left. Sit up nice and tall through your rib cage. Everything still stacks as you take these gentle hip circles. The diameter of that circle being drawn by your tailbone might be like maybe 1 or 2 centimeters. It does not have to be big. Just further activating your core muscles, some gentle hip mobility. And then go ahead and change direction. So scoop your tailbone forward, to the left, back, forward. Still sitting nice and tall. Gentle circles. Allow that to gently release. Place your palms onto your knee. Inhale, breath, lift your chest and your gaze. Feel your shoulders press down and open, so the bottom tips of your shoulder blades squeeze together. Full breath in, lift your heart. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin into your chest and dome. So you have this grip on your knees. You're also welcome to bring your palms behind your thighs, and maybe that allows your elbows to splay a little wider. More space along your back line. Inhale, breath, return to a seat. Lift your gaze, cow pose. And exhale, cat, curl, dome. Twice more. Moving with me or with your own breath. This last round, really incorporate your gaze. So take your eyes, see your eyebrows. And then moving into cat, look at the tops of your cheeks as you curl forward. Awesome. Rolling it back to a nice tall spine. Send your fingertips long by your side. Spark energy into your hands. Feel the palms spiral forward and still press your shoulders down. Inhale, palms reach overhead, press them together, look up. Exhale, they meet at heart center, thumbs dig into your sternum. We'll take 2 more circles just like that. Palms reach down, inhale, gaze lifts. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, thumbs to sternum. Once more, fingertips down, deep breath in, lift. Find even more the top of your head. And exhale. Nice. This time, maybe take your feet a little bit closer into you. Fingers reach down. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, this time we trace our midline and hinge forward with a flat back before allowing your torso to fold over your thighs. So your palms might come to the floor. If you have any books handy or anything you can place your palms onto, you're welcome to do that for some support. Allow your head to release. You can shake it out. Breathe space into your back, so doming through. Nice. Inhale, coming into a halfway lift, so reach from the top of your head. First gaze down and then begin to feel a little cow pose, a mini cow pose in your upper back. And exhale, fold back down. Nice, we'll take that once more. So inhale, seated mountain pose, palms reach down, out and up. Exhale to heart center, hinge forward, and then drape your torso over your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, lift from the top of your head directly forward, a high diagonal. And exhale, fold. Nice. Inhale, just roll yourself back up to a seat. This time, place your palms on your chair, either directly behind you, maybe gripping either side of your seat, and send your feet a little bit farther away from your chair. Pressing into your palms, squeeze your glutes and dig into your heels. Inhale, modified bridge pose. So just lift your hips off of your chair a little bit. Lift your gaze, scoop your heart space up and forward. Glutes are nice and active. One more inhale. And then exhale, gently return your seat onto your chair. Nice. We'll take one more round just like that. So plant your palms, dig into your heels, begin to activate your glutes. Inhale, core engages, and exhale, modified bridge pose. Lift your seat off of your chair, heart space lifts. And then exhale, gently return back onto your chair, continuing to open up through your hips. So grab for your right knee and hug it into your chest. You might need to wiggle wherever your left foot is just to remain nice and stable. So you can interlace your fingers in the front of that shin. You can also grab for the back of your thigh if that's more accessible for you. Either way, sit up nice and tall so your shoulders and your rib cage still stack over your hips. Super squeeze that knee, that thigh into your side body, so some hip compression right here. Full breath in. And then exhale, gently allow the right foot to come down. We'll go ahead for the other side, so grabbing for the front of that shin or the back of your thigh, the left knee comes up into your chest. Your bicep is nice and active, holding onto that leg. Sitting tall, squeezing and compressing that hip flexor. Nice. Full breath in. And then exhale, gently release. We'll take it one more time, both sides, this time adding in some ankle circles. So your right knee comes up and in. And then take some clockwise. So flex the foot, open it to the right, and then point the toes down. And then change direction. You might get some good, nice little ankle pops in there. Just some opening. Core is still active, sitting nice and tall. Nice, and then gently let that resolve. Right foot returns to the floor, hug in the left knee. So take the circles counterclockwise to start this time. Up and open to the left. Tall seat, strong spine, reverse those circles in and then out. Allow that to gently resolve. The left foot comes back to the floor. Inhale, breath, dig into your heels, your big toes, pinky toe, come up to stand. Reach your palms overhead. And exhale, palms to heart center, mountain pose. We'll take a couple breaths standing right here, so palms reach down. Inhale, gaze lifts. Exhale, back down. Nice. Once more. Always moving with your breath. Awesome. This time, inhale, we'll dig into our heels and sit back. Just hover your seat over your chair. Awesome. So nice long in your low back. I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see super long here in your low back. The tailbone reaches down. Weight rocks into your heels. Dig into your heels and squeeze them away from each other. Feel your outer glutes and thighs really activate. There is a lightness through your heart space, so palms can be at heart center or onto your hips if you'd like. Dig into your heels. Inhale, come to stand, mountain pose. And exhale, chair, sit back, hover your seat over your chair. Inhale, stand. Exhale, sit. Once more, just warming up those glutes and hamstrings before we open them up. One more deep breath in, stand up, lift your gaze. And exhale, just sit back into your chair. Cool. So send your heels farther away from your chair. Lift up through your sternum, so a little bit different of a forward fold than we had earlier. Hinge forward and then reach over. If you're able to walk your heels even farther away from your chair, go for it, and allow your torso to drape over your legs. Palms can come to the floor if you need them to rest on your legs or anything else to stabilize, go for it. Maybe you release your forehead towards that line in between your legs. Your head, nod your head. Let your tongue be heavy in your mouth. Rolling gently back up to a seat. And then replant your feet firmly on the floor. Nice. We're gonna walk our thighs open a little bit. So a modified horse pose. Come into about a 45-degree angle between your thighs, and then activate your glutes. Feel your knees press open. If you're able to open your knees a little bit wider, you're welcome to do that. I'm going to keep mine at about a 90-degree angle between my thighs. Take a deep breath and hinge forward, flat back. And then exhale, let your right shoulder drop down. So my palms are on top of my knees and just sending that right shoulder forward and down. Inhale, return to center. And exhale, switch sides. Left shoulder reaches forward and down. I'm still squeezing my thighs open, protecting the alignment in all of my joints, my ankles and knees. Once more, both sides. Inhale, flat spine in between, and exhale, twist. Breath in center, and exhale, twist. Awesome. Returning yourself to center. Wiggle your feet back together. One final stretch before we close out today. Hug that right knee into your chest, and then cross the ankle up and over your thigh. A seated half pigeon pose. So just sit up nice and tall right here. If you would like, you're welcome to press a little more weight into that right knee. You can also hinge forward with a flat back. Avoid doming through your spine, so sitting up nice and tall. The longer you can make that distance between your tailbone and the top of your head, the more opening you'll feel on the outside of this right thigh. Actively flex into your right foot. just to protect tendons and ligaments in that knee. Eyebrows to relax, so you might make a funny face, and then let it resolve. Return yourself back up to that seat. Release the right leg. We'll go ahead to the other side. Left knee, like a hip hop. And then cross the ankle over your right thigh. Left foot is nice and flexed. You can always add a little more pressure into that left knee. Sit up nice and tall and then hinge it forward. Still a long spine from the tailbone through your lumbar, thoracic, cervical spine, and out the top of your head. Still no tension in your face, so you can smile, make a funny face, and then let it relax. Returning yourself back up to a seat. Plant that left foot down on the mat. Sit up nice and tall. We'll take 3 final rounds of breath together today. Before we do, call to mind your original intention. Maybe that person you were sending energy to, your own mantra, or the Chinese proverb, tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. Take a full breath in. Your exhale. Twice more, your own pace. After that last breath, allow your palms to come to heart center, thumbs press into your sternum. Take a full breath in. And open mouth, let it go. Awesome, everybody. Your thumb knuckles come to third eye center, that space between your eyebrows, and we bow forward, acknowledging each other's internal flame. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you were able to find some relaxation in your work, and I'll see you guys soon.